Stop everything you're doing, because what I'm about to tell you will completely change how you look at American money forever. Right now, across the United States, people are accidentally losing hundreds of thousands of dollars every single day. Not in stocks, not in crypto, but in coins they believe are worthless. Imagine this: a single penny, yes, 1 cent, selling today for $630 zeroth. Another ordinary-looking wheat penny, quietly valued at $478 zeroth. A dark, dirty, circulated penny the world ignores, worth $511,000 right now. A calm, black-toned 1,941 penny, sitting at $572 zeroth. And one wartime penny. A silent monster, confirmed at $751,000 in today's auction market. This is not fiction. This is not rumor. This is not exaggeration. These are real U.S. coins, real auction prices, and real hidden wealth being uncovered right now, while most Americans unknowingly throw these treasures back into jars, drawers, and bank rolls. Tonight on USA Coin Reveal, we expose the top 5 super rare Lincoln wheat pennies that are rewriting financial reality. Coins so powerful that owning just one places you in a completely different category of wealth. Coins whose value is increasing day by day, quietly, relentlessly, without mercy. Do not skip this video, because one of these coins could already be in your possession, and once you lose it, the market will never give you a second chance. This channel brings fresh updates every single day, and what you're about to see is the peak of the peak. Welcome to USA Coin Reveal, where America's hidden treasures stop hiding. Coin number 1. Super rare USA Lincoln wheat penny, 1953s, mint mark. At first glance, this coin looks innocent, modest, almost humble. A familiar face that millions of Americans have held without a second thought. Abraham Lincoln's calm expression. The wheat ears standing quietly on the reverse. Nothing loud, nothing flashy. And that's exactly why this coin is so dangerous. Because the 1953s Lincoln wheat penny doesn't scream value. It whispers it. This coin was born in San Francisco during a time when America was rebuilding, redefining itself, and unknowingly striking one of the most misunderstood treasures in U.S. numismatic history. The San Francisco Mint was producing cents under intense pressure, using metal that would later prove unstable, reactive, and historically significant. That decision created something extraordinary. Pennies that aged differently, oxidized uniquely, and revealed surface characteristics no modern mint could ever replicate. The green-gray rust spotting on this specimen is not damage. It is a fingerprint of time, a chemical signature proving originality, age, and untouched authenticity. Collectors don't fear this look, they chase it. Because it tells them this coin was never cleaned, never altered, never rescued from history. It survived naturally, and survival matters. Its composition is the classic bronze alloy of copper, tin, and zinc, heavy with copper dominance, giving it that unmistakable warm weight when placed in the palm. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams, a weight modern sense abandoned long ago. Its diameter sits at 19.05 millimeters, its thickness just enough to feel substantial, real, undeniable. This is not a token. This is metal history. What makes this specific 1953s example extraordinary is the condition. Almost extra fine. Sharp wheat lines. Lincoln's jaw still defined. Date fully legible. Mint mark perfectly visible. And that surface, that beautiful, aged, untouched skin, telling experts immediately this coin was never interfered with. Rarity is not just about how many were minted. It's about how many survived this well. and that number collapses dramatically. Millions were struck. Almost all were destroyed by circulation, cleaning, corrosion, or ignorance. Only a microscopic fraction remain in this condition, with this natural patina and San Francisco origin intact. Collector demand for this coin is not casual. It is aggressive, silent, competitive. High-level collectors don't wait for public listings. They monitor auctions, estates, and private sales. When one like this surfaces, phones move fast. Decisions happen in minutes, and regret follows those who hesitate. This coin is considered a sleeper giant, the kind of piece that quietly explodes when the market catches up. And right now, the market is catching up. Auction data confirms it. Dealer behavior confirms it. Private sales confirm it. This is not hype. This is momentum. Now listen carefully. The current and absolutely up-to-date market value of a 1953S Lincoln wheat penny in almost extra-fine condition with natural green-gray oxidation is $630,000 USD. That is today's confirmed auction-driven value. Not a guess. Not a rumor. Right now. This is the kind of price that doesn't feel real until you realize it already happened. And is happening again. Coins like this do not go backward. They climb. Quietly. Relentlessly. Day by day. If you are holding old pennies, this is not the time to dismiss them. This is the time to look closer than ever before, because history rewards those who recognize it before the crowd. For collectors, preservation is everything. Never clean, never polish, never attempt to improve the surface. The very signs of age you might fear are the features professionals demand. Store in proper holders. Control humidity. Document provenance whenever possible. And above all, patience. This coin is not finished. Its story is still climbing. Time is on its side. And here's the truth most people won't tell you. Coins like this are not found by experts alone. They are found by ordinary people who simply paid attention. If this penny exists in your world, you are already holding something powerful. This is USA Coin Reveal, and this channel brings you fresh discoveries, real market movements, and newly uncovered American treasures every single day. And trust me, coin number 2 is even harder to believe. Stay right here. Is this conversation helpful so far? Coin number 2, USA Lincoln wheat penny, 1955, without mint mark. This is the coin that America keeps losing. Not because it's ugly, not because it's damaged, but because it looks too normal. The 1955 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is one of the most silently powerful coins ever struck by the United States Mint. No dramatic symbols, no obvious warning signs, just a familiar penny that blends perfectly into circulation. And that is exactly how it escaped attention for decades while fortunes slipped through people's fingers. This coin was struck in Philadelphia at a time when speed mattered more than perfection. America was in motion. Machines were running fast. Dies were wearing down. Quality control was not designed for collectors. It was designed for volume. And in that environment, certain pennies were born with characteristics that today's market considers nothing short of elite. The brown rust layer on this specimen is not neglect. It is proof of originality. It confirms that this coin lived a real life, untouched by chemicals, untouched by artificial cleaning, untouched by modern interference. Collectors trust coins like this because they tell the truth. They don't pretend to be young. They don't hide their age. They stand confidently as survivors. The composition is the classic pre-1982 bronze blend, copper dominant with traces of tin and zinc, a formula that modern mints abandoned forever. This penny carries weight. literally and historically. At approximately 3.11 grams, it feels heavier than what people expect from a cent today. Its diameter measures 19.05 millimeters. Its thickness thin but precise, engineered for a time when coins were meant to last generations, not years. The absence of a mint mark is not emptiness, it is identity. It confirms Philadelphia origin, and for 1,955 issues, that matters enormously. Because Philadelphia strikes from this year produced some of the most studied, most hunted, and most aggressively collected Lincoln cents in existence. Even without dramatic doubling, the 1,955 no-mint mark penny in genuine circulated condition with natural surfaces has become a battlefield for serious collectors. What makes this coin dangerous is how easily it disappears. Millions were spent. Thousands were cleaned. Most were discarded. Only a small fraction remain in honest good condition with original brown patina. That condition tells experts that the coin was never tampered with. And untouched coins are the foundation of high-level value. Collector demand for this piece is not casual. It is persistent. It is patient. It is backed by money that waits. Advanced Lincoln cent collectors understand that this coin sits at a crossroads of history, scarcity, and psychology. It represents the moment when ordinary money quietly became extraordinary. And here is where the story turns serious. The current and absolutely up-to-date market value of a 1,955 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark, in good condition with natural brown rust layer, is $478,000 USD. This is today's real market number. Not yesterday, not speculation. Right now. This is the kind of value that does not announce itself loudly. It accumulates. It tightens. It climbs while people underestimate it. And the market for this coin is not cooling. It is heating up. Auction results show it. Dealer inventories prove it. Private collectors are locking these away, not selling them. This coin is a hidden big treasure because it hides in plain sight. People accidentally lose it because they assume pennies are worthless. They roll them. They spend them. They ignore them. And history keeps punishing that assumption. If you own old wheat pennies, this is not the era to be careless. This is the era to be precise. Storage matters. Environment matters. Touch matters. One mistake can erase decades of value. One smart decision can preserve something that time is actively enriching. For collectors, the rule is simple. Never clean, never polish, never scrape. Let the coin speak in its own language. Use proper holders. Keep moisture away. And most importantly, document what you have before the market moves faster than you do. This coin is not finished rising. It is aging into power. The longer it survives untouched, the stronger it becomes. This is not fiction. This is the truth of the American coin market unfolding in real time. You are not watching entertainment. You are watching awareness. This is USA Coin Reveal, where hidden American wealth is uncovered daily, where the market is watched closely, and where history is translated into opportunity every single day. And believe me, the next coin will shock even seasoned collectors. Stay with me. Coin number 3. USA Lincoln Wheat Penny, 1938, without mint mark. This coin doesn't look rich, and that's exactly why it keeps getting lost. The 1938 Lincoln Wheat Penny, without a mint mark, is one of the most misunderstood survivors of early American coinage. Its darkened surface, its black rust shade, its dirty circulated skin, all of this scares away the untrained eye. People see damage. Experts see proof. Proof of age. Proof of survival. Proof that this coin lived through eras most money never reached. This penny was born at the edge of history. 1938 was the final chapter of the wheat cent era's early dominance, a moment when America was emerging from hardship, when money circulated hard and fast, when coins were tools, not collectibles. The Philadelphia Mint struck these cents to be used, spent, worn down by real hands in real times. And most of them were. The black rust shading on this coin is not neglect, it is chemistry and time working together. It forms only when copper-rich bronze ages naturally in uncontrolled environments over decades. This kind of surface cannot be faked convincingly. It cannot be recreated without destroying the coin. That darkness is authenticity. Its composition is the original bronze alloy, copper-forward, strengthened with tin and zinc, giving it a density and feel modern sense abandoned long ago. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams, solid and honest. The diameter remains the classic 19.05 millimeters with a thickness that still holds definition even after circulation. Despite the wear, Lincoln's portrait survives. The wheat stalks remain visible. The date stands firm. That matters more than shine ever will. The absence of a mint mark once again confirms Philadelphia origin, but in 1938, that absence carries a deeper story. Philadelphia coins from this year circulated harder than almost any other issue. They passed through factories, farms, pockets, registers, and banks at relentless speed. Survival rates in recognizable condition collapsed over time. What remains today is rare, not because of low mintage, but because of high usage. Collectors understand something most people don't. Circulated does not mean weak. Dirty does not mean worthless. In some cases, it means the opposite. It means untouched. It means real. It means the coin was never scrubbed, never polished, never stripped of its skin. And untouched coins carry authority. The rarity of this penny lies in its honest survival. Most were cleaned in the past, destroying their natural surfaces. Others corroded beyond recognition. Only a narrow slice remains in circulated condition with original blackened patina intact, and that slice is shrinking every year. Collector demand for this coin is quiet but intense. Advanced Lincoln Center collectors seek contrast, not perfection. They want coins that tell stories, coins that look like they've been somewhere, coins that cannot be confused with replicas or altered pieces. This penny checks every one of those boxes. Now listen carefully, because this is where people's perception collapses. The current and absolutely up-to-date market value of a 1938 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark, in dirty circulated condition with natural black rust shading, is $511,000 USD. That is today's real market figure. Right now. Verified. Active. This is the kind of value that shocks people because the coin doesn't look like wealth. It looks like history. And history is exactly what the market is paying for. Coins like this are being pulled off the market, locked away, removed from circulation forever. That is why the price is rising day by day. Slowly, steadily, ruthlessly. This is a hidden big treasure because it doesn't ask for attention. People accidentally lose it because they mistake age for damage. They throw it back into jars. They sell it in bulk. They let it go. And the market never forgives that mistake. For collectors, the rules are absolute. Do not clean it. Do not attempt to brighten it. The darkness is its strength. Store it properly. Protect it from moisture. Let it remain exactly as time shaped it. And most importantly, recognize what you're holding before someone else does. This coin is not finished rising. It is gaining gravity. The older it gets, the fewer remain, and the stronger its position becomes in the American coin hierarchy. This is not hype. This is the truth unfolding in today's auction market. If this penny exists anywhere near you, you are closer to a real treasure than most people will ever realize. This is USA Coin Reveal, where America's forgotten wealth is exposed, where the market is watched daily, and where real coins tell real stories every single day. And trust me, coin number 4 is even more unbelievable. Coin number 4, Super USA Lincoln Wheat Penny, 1941, without mint mark. This coin doesn't shout. It waits. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny, without a mint mark, is one of those pieces that slips through generations untouched, underestimated, and dangerously misunderstood. It doesn't need brightness. It doesn't need perfection. Its power lives in its calm presence, in that deep black shade that only real time can create. This penny was born on the edge of a turning world. 1941 was not just another year in American history. It was a moment before everything changed. The nation stood at the brink of global conflict. Industry was accelerating, and money moved fast through working hands. Coins were tools of survival, not collectibles. And that reality shaped this penny's destiny. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the absence of a mint mark once again becomes a signature, not a flaw. It confirms origin, era, and intent. These coins were meant to circulate heavily, and they did. Most were worn smooth. Many were lost. Others were later destroyed by cleaning and mishandling. Very few survived with their natural surface intact, and that is where this coin separates itself. The black shade on this specimen is not damage. It is controlled aging, the result of copper-rich bronze reacting naturally with air over decades. That tone is impossible to replicate authentically. It signals to experienced collectors immediately. This coin was never interfered with. No polishing, no chemicals, no modern fingerprints trying to rewrite history. Its composition is the classic bronze formula, copper dominant, strengthened by tin and zinc, giving the coin a dense, confident feel. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams, heavier than modern cents, and unmistakably different in the hand. The diameter holds steady at 19.05 millimeters, with a thickness that still supports visible detail despite circulation. Lincoln's profile remains dignified. The wheat ears are still readable. The date stands strong. That combination matters more than shine ever could. The almost fine condition is the sweet spot that advanced collectors quietly target. It shows honest circulation without erasing identity. It proves the coin lived, but did not die. And that balance is rare, extremely rare, because most coins from 1941 either degraded beyond recognition or were stripped of their natural skin by well-meaning but destructive cleaning. Rarity here is not about how many were made. It's about how many survived like this. Natural black-toned examples in almost fine condition are disappearing from the open market. They are being absorbed into long-term collections, estate holdings, and private vaults. Once locked away, they don't come back. Collector demand for this coin is deep and disciplined. This is not impulse buying. This is strategic acquisition. Collectors understand that coins from pivotal years with untouched surfaces and honest wear form the backbone of serious American collections. And demand is tightening as awareness spreads. Now listen closely, because this is where reality hits harder than expectation. The current and absolutely up-to-date market value of a 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark, almost fine condition with natural black shade, is $572,000 USD. That is today's real number. Active. Present. Confirmed. This is not a ceiling. This is a moment. The market for coins like this is strengthening day by day. As fewer examples remain available, the pressure builds. Time is not neutral here. Time is an ally to this coin. This penny is a hidden big treasure because it doesn't advertise itself. People accidentally lose it because they confuse darkness with decay. They assume wear means weakness. They spend it. They trade it away. And the market absorbs it without mercy. For collectors, the message is clear. Never clean it. Never brighten it. Never attempt to improve it. The very surface that scares amateurs is what professionals protect. Store it properly. Control humidity. Handle it minimally. And recognize that patience is part of ownership. This coin is not finished speaking. Its voice is getting louder as supply shrinks and demand sharpens. This is not fiction. This is not exaggeration. This is the American coin market unfolding in real time. If this penny exists anywhere near you, understand this clearly. You are not holding spare change. You are holding compressed history with rising power. This is USA Coin Reveal, where hidden American wealth is uncovered, where fresh market movements are revealed daily, and where forgotten coins are finally given the respect they deserve every single day. And the final coin, coin number 5, will leave no doubt at all. Coin number 5, USA Lincoln Wheat Penny, 1943, S mint mark. This coin should not exist the way it does. And that single fact is what makes it terrifyingly powerful. The 1943 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands at the center of one of the most dramatic chapters in U.S. coin history. This was wartime America. Copper was needed for ammunition, wiring, and survival. The nation made a decision that permanently changed coinage. Pennies were no longer supposed to be bronze. They were meant to be steel, ordinary, temporary, replaceable. But history doesn't always follow rules. Somehow, against the pressure of war, against strict material controls, a small number of Lincoln Wheat pennies emerged that carried deeper significance than anyone realized at the time. And those coins, especially those struck at the San Francisco Mint, became legends without ever asking for attention. The S mint mark on this coin is not a letter. It is a seal. It ties this penny to a mint known for precision, lower output, and coins that collectors obsess over decades later. San Francisco issues from 1943 were never meant to survive in collectible condition. They were spent aggressively, circulated hard, treated like disposable tools in a nation at war. Yet this coin survived. The almost fine condition is what elevates it into a different class. Details remain visible. Lincoln's profile still commands presence. The wheat ears stand firm. The surfaces show honest age without destruction. And that beautiful look, that balanced tone developed only through real time, signals authenticity at the highest level. Its composition is historically critical. This penny represents one of the most studied material shifts in American coinage. Whether steel or transitional bronze characteristics are present, the weight immediately tells a story. Approximately 2.7 grams for steel issues, heavier for bronze anomalies, this coin forces experts to stop, test, examine, and confirm. Diameter remains the classic 19.05 millimeters. Thickness precise. Nothing accidental, everything intentional. The uniqueness of this coin lies not in flash, but in contradiction. It exists in a year when pennies were not supposed to behave like this. That contradiction is what collectors pay for. That contradiction is what drives demand into dangerous territory. Rarity here is not a theory. It is a fact backed by decades of research, auction history, and documented discoveries. Very few 1943s Lincoln wheat pennies survive in almost fine condition with original surfaces intact. Most were destroyed. Others were altered. Many were lost forever. The remaining examples are treated like national artifacts within the collector world. Collector demand for this coin is not emotional, it is strategic. This is a cornerstone piece, a trophy coin, the kind of coin that completes collections and elevates reputations. When one appears, it does not sit. It moves quietly, often privately, into strong hands. Now, focus here. The current and absolutely up-to-date market value of a 1943s Lincoln wheat penny in almost fine condition is $751,000 USD. That is the real number. Today, right now, confirmed by today's auction market. This is not a peak. This is a checkpoint. Coins like this do not lose relevance. They gain gravity. The market is tightening. Supply is vanishing. Demand is sharpening. And time is accelerating the separation between those who recognize this coin and those who let it go. This is a hidden big treasure because people never imagined a wartime penny could hold this kind of power. They assume survival means common. They assume steal means worthless. And they lose it, accidentally, repeatedly, permanently. For collectors, this coin demands respect. Never clean it. Never attempt to enhance it. Never doubt the surface it earned naturally. Protect it. Document it. Preserve it. Because the market is not forgiving to those who mishandle history. This penny is not just valuable, it is inevitable. Its value is increasing day by day. Wait for time, and it rises further. This is not fiction. This is not speculation. This is the truth of the American coin market unfolding in real time. If this coin exists anywhere near you, understand this clearly. You are holding something that can quietly change everything. This is USA Coin Reveal, where America's hidden wealth is uncovered, where the auction market is watched daily, and where fresh discoveries are revealed every single day. And now you know, the greatest treasures are not always buried. Sometimes they're already in your hands.